Empire Entertainment Media. You are not ready, and if you are, step right up. It's going down. Global Empire ENT Media is now live. Are you ready?
I heard that some of our people are ready for tomorrow evening. That is our 15-minute DJ hot set, y'all. Are y'all ready? We have had a competition unlike any that have ever been put on virtually, you guys. We want to thank, of course, Rock Your Crown Media and Raw Feelings Radio. But I had to bring on one of our contestants, y'all. I hope you don't mind. From my hometown. I am not partial. I promise you, I am not partial, but I got to bring in Tune Squad DJs right now. Solo, Dolo, y'all. Uh-oh, there he is. There he is, representing. What's happening, King?
What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. I have nothing a lot. I just have a few things to do. That's all, But I had to stop and I had to interview the one, the only. Tell us a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind, and then we're going to go straight into the trash talk.
All right. Can I say my government? Do I have to say my government?
You don't have to say your government. No, just give us the DJ name, baby.
All right. Everybody know me as SOSO DOLO, but I'm the leader of Tune Squad DJs that's been rocking strong for 2 years. 2 years. And I put a lot of people on. I hang around big name people. I have a lot of mentors. I've been DJing for over 10 years. And
wait a minute, you only 20. What are you talking about?
No, I'm 19. I'm 19.
Wait, you've been DJing for 10 years and you are 19.
Yeah. Like I could get a backstory on that because like I started DJing when my grandmother got sick. And my grandmother was the closest thing to me. So, and I grew up in the church. I'm sure everybody grew up in the church. So, like, I used to play the drums. So they used to so that was like the whole backstory of that. Then, like, it just took off from there. Like, I had a passion for music. I was, when I was in high school, I was on the drum line, basketball team, football team. Man, I'm just blessed to get this far in DJing.
Let me ask you this: what high school?
It's a Noble school, so it's DRW College Prep.
DRW College Prep. Salutes.
Yeah.
Salute to the graduates. And he is one, as a matter of fact. I know that you have a lot of interviews set up, but I do want to know, how was the competition so far? Your competitors.
It's really nothing that I couldn't handle. I dealt with a lot of scratches. I dealt with a lot of mixers. I dealt with a lot of trash talkers.
Yes.
And like I said on my live, like when it comes to DJing, it's like boxing. It's like a whole nother sport. And I'm one of the heavyweights. So that's like I've been reigning champ. This is my 8th battle I've been in. I've been reigning champ for all 7 battles that I've been in. So
Wow.
I'm,
And at
I'm trying to.
19, that is incredible. Tell me
Yeah.
about a raw mix.
Oh, that started back at grammar school. That's that has been my DJ name for the longest. Like I started, um, I really didn't know what I was doing back in grammar school. Like when people found out my dad was a DJ, people just threw me up on there like, "Oh, you know what you're doing? Go ahead." Like, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I have an interest
Yeah,
in
they do
music,
kind of
but
push you into it. Yeah, that's
yeah,
called being grandfathered in. You know what I'm saying? If
yeah,
anybody in direct correlation to you is in music, you might as well just hang it up because you're gonna be in music whether you want to be or not.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like my folks, I don't know what they doing upstairs, but
That's
my
okay.
focus was like I wanted to play ball. I wanted to go to college. Like I wanted to play
Right.
basketball. And that kind of that kind of followed me because I really didn't know what I was doing. Then
Yeah.
that's when I played these two very specific different songs, and people was like, "Wow, that's a raw mix." And then that's when one of my instructors came up with the name, and he was like, "That's your name right there, raw mix."
Raw
Um,
mix. You
I'm
know
like,
what? What you didn't know, we have something in common. I always call this a 6 degree of separation. Everybody is related somehow. But what you didn't know is that I also attended Columbia.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. How did you enjoy that time?
Um, as of right now, I'm still doing it. It's going great. Like
Yeah.
I'm just focused on getting my classes right and doing everything that I was supposed to do, so I can make it to the next level. So
Yeah. That is a very difficult university. It's not easy. I went for broadcasting and photography. I mean, I met a lot of influential photographers, and I went to school. Well, actually, I promoted with Cheryl Burton and Jim Rose, and they're actually on television now. But back in the day, I shouldn't say this, but back in the day, they were dating, and we were all like starving college students, trying to make it, in the
yeah,
entertainment field. And so they actually went on to broadcasting, and I ended up having my first daughter. Yes. So, but what? I always say that it's never too late. So what I did was I raised a family and I kept it moving, and now I'm back on track. But now let me ask you, some of your competitors, who really impressed you with their style?
um, oh man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one right there. I say in the first battle, actually, I already knew what Rambo was gonna bring because I
Yeah.
know and I known Rambo for a minute due to like skating and everything. So that was already. I'm like I already know what he already got in store. So
You
definitely the
already
battle.
knew what was coming. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Cole, that's family. That's family. Like
Yes.
so, um, he brought his A game, and we was talking about it. And who really impressed me was Cuddy. That's who
Yeah.
really impressed me. Cause I'm like okay, this somebody I compete with. I can really throw down with. Then
Cuddy, he is no joke. He brings it. You know what I'm saying? And it's very methodical. I noticed a lot of their styles. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell that they were ready. Like when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's either you have that talent or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, just move on to something else.
yeah.
But we know that you have that talent. Tell me about your other DJs, the Toon Squad. Hey, Joseph, what's happening? And Sparkle,
Oh
peace,
man,
peace. And Mother Denise, shout outs. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh man. It's the way that we got that name was Cause all like my friends, all of them are DJs. So we're goofy when we get around
Yeah.
each other. So that's when one of my mentors, um, huge shout out to DJ Mal High for this. Um, he came up with the name because it was like I don't know what happened, but
No, I'm still here. I just like for you to have the whole stage to yourself. Keep going.
okay. So the way that started was like when like we're goofy when it's not due to DJing, but he came up with the name and he was like, "Bro, you the leader. Like y'all have it." The first name that we really came up was Shy City Entertainment. So that really wasn't rocking as tight as it was. Then that's when like my my homie man he came up with the name and he was like, "Bro, you Bugs Bunny because you the lead character, man. Like you remind me of Bugs Bunny."
Wait, did you say Bugs
So
Bunny?
that's when
Bugs
that's
Bunny.
when
Wow.
my friends had came up. Yeah, and that's when a few of my friends and my sidekick is Daffy Duck, which is my co-president. Cause we always bump heads, like we always bump heads, and we just have a fun of doing it. So that's when he had set back. He was like, "Man, y'all cold DJs, but y'all too goofy. Like y'all goofy. Then y'all go back and forth. Then y'all laugh about stuff that's really not that funny. Then y'all make it funny." I'm like,
Right.
it's that's that West Side mentality. Like if you
That's
funny,
it. That's that West
you
Side.
funny.
Like you are born with the sense of humor. West Side for real.
Yeah, yeah.
What,
So
let me
that's
ask
how the name came about.
let me ask you something. What is it? Have you noticed a difference in the DJing style from the South Side to the West Side of the Shy?
Um, yeah, yeah. It's I was like, I sit back and I look like at. I was at the skating rink last night, and I'm looking at my homie D. He pro right. Um, he's like he a co-DJ, and he's really not big on scratching. He's a mixer, and
Right.
it's like the way that he bring it in is real smooth and hard. Like
Hmm.
you don't even hear the next song that he's bringing in. So
Yeah.
that's how like I defer like from from the like
I
just
think the
real
transition,
and that side was
right,
just
right, the
like
transitioning
man,
is
all right,
much more
we just gonna
smoother. Right.
give y'all a little yeah
Yeah, the
yeah it's just
transitioning is a lot smoother. I've noticed that too. You know, when I watch
yeah.
different DJs
So
from different cities,
man,
you can tell their
that's
style.
like a different
Yeah. Let me ask you something. So, what do you have planned for
yeah.
us for tomorrow?
Oh man, superhero never tells his plans.
You're not even gonna give us a hint. Oh,
Superhero never tell where he
you're
got
not
his
even
story.
gonna give us a hint.
Now that's one thing I have learned over the years. Like I never tell anybody your plans because when you
Yep.
do, people going to sit there. They're gonna like I since he gonna do this,
I'm gonna do this.
it's really not
Right.
it's really not gonna hit as hard as for
Yeah.
you because you already told what you're gonna give away. So
You're
I really
absolutely
I
right.
really don't say anything. I
You just gonna
and
represent.
that's why yeah, and that's why I was telling and Big Boy, Jesus Christ. I gotta pray on that.
Man, listen.
The way you was
He is
making it sound
coming
like,
for you. He coming for your head. He coming for your head. He's already said in no uncertain terms,
he could
you
do.
know, you're gonna retire him. Is that what I heard? Is that you were going to make him retire?
Yeah, I battled a lot of.
You're breaking
And
up.
I quit.
Look, he's breaking up. He's talking so much. He's talking so much smack. He's breaking up. You better watch what
I
you
made it
say.
top.
Oh, okay, you're breaking
You
up.
can
Can you hear me now?
hear me now?
Yeah, I can. What are your last words for DJ
Uh,
Big Boy?
oh Lord, can you can hear me now?
Yeah, stay still. Yeah, you're going
It's a
in and
lot,
out. They're probably
but
using the Wi-Fi.
you saying I will never reveal what I have planned. I never reveal what I have in store for.
Oh, okay. All
They don't
right.
want
So,
they don't want to let me be
DJ,
great,
okay,
but
because there's no holds barred. From what I heard, there are no rules. This is, and you called it the war zone in the very beginning. You said, didn't you say let's call it the war zone? I I think that was you. I think that was you, as a matter of fact. Well, yeah, he is breaking up real bad. They're probably using too much
it
Wi-Fi
was
over there upstairs. What'd you say?
yeah, because hold on, this is probably how I got up my phone. All right, you get me now?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect. Go ahead.
You get me now?
Yeah,
It was a battle. It was a battle that I did some years ago.
yeah.
Um, and I called it DJ Warzone. So I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna go ahead and let them use his name. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to him because like that's what everybody should name their battle or should have that same common ground because DJ's putting it on the line for them. So on then on top of that, a whole lot of dope music to go around. So you know what somebody might bring. And I told Big Boy, that's just
You notice
Chicago
how every
talking about
time he
that.
starts talking smack, it
Like,
goes out. Say it again.
and you making it seem I told Big Boy, never bring a knife to a gunfight in Chicago.
Cool shit.
Because when you do that, you're destined to fail.
All right, young brother.
Like
I I hear you
like
talking.
man.
I hear you talking. You know, that's what we do. We do a lot
Like
of trash talk in the shy, but we can also back it up, though. You see what I'm saying? You
yeah,
can't just talk that talk. You got to walk
yeah.
that walk, like Young Promise says. And I think you about to walk that walk. Do not look. You better bring it. I cannot even say DJ SOSO Dolo is from the shy, and then you lose the battle. I won't be able to hold my head up. You get where I'm coming from, right? Look, ooh, that's a good picture. Somebody snap that picture, y'all. Wait, hold on. Snap that picture. Snap that picture right there. Because he's got some badass Wi-Fi. He in the
So
basement.
every loss is a lesson.
Every loss is a lesson. Okay, okay.
Nah,
And let's hope that you're not gonna be learning any lessons tomorrow. Okay, so that is it. That is all. He has got many more interviews with Rock Your Crown Media. You guys, please tune in tomorrow night. It is actually going to be coming from Iron's Throne Radio. We will be We will putting the links to Iron Throne Radio on Facebook as well as YouTube. It is a free event. All of my DJs, everyone, Global Empire, the gyms, everyone from every organization, please come through. We only have 2 contestants left. Of course, we already know what the grand prize will be. It is quite a few prizes, as a matter of fact. And salute to all of those that have actually entered the competition. We are so thankful. We are proud of all of you, but there can be only one. All right, salute, King, and I'll be seeing you on your next interview. Peace.
All right.
All right, folks. So you already know what time it is. Tomorrow night, Iron Throne Radio. Go ahead and find Iron Throne Radio. It will be public. Everyone will be able to watch. Please, whatever you do, share it out to all of your groups as well. And on that note, I think it's time. I think it's time for me to put in some work. I don't know, but I just don't feel like doing any work today, but I'm gonna have to do it. So that's it. That's all. Peace, power, understanding, wisdom, and life. Bye bye.